What is going on? Welcome. It is Tuesday, the 14th. Welcome. Want to clear something up? Yesterday, people were saying, oh, price action was bad. Why did you trade? Right? You don't know price action is going to be bad until it's happened. All right? You don't know it's going to be bad until it's gone. What you can do is worry about having the habits in place and having the discipline to maybe take a trade. You realize, oh, it's not going straight away. It's not going in my direction. It's not what I wanted to see when I entered, then stay away because you've realized, right, it's not fulfilling what you expected. So step away. And then once you come back to it later, you realize, oh, that was the right decision. Price action was bad, which is what I did. I took one. I saw multiple other setups, didn't want to take them because it wasn't in the macro, wasn't what I wanted to see. So I stayed back. My good habits protected my capital. And yeah, price action ended up being a bit choppy most of the day, which is absolutely fine. So PA was bad. Why would you trade? You don't know PA is going to be bad until it happens. So have that. Anyway, here's what I'm looking at going into today. We've just had PPI. We've got no major important news after PPI, so I'm open to trading whenever. PPI has caused a pretty big leg up on the daily. I've got a micro NQ actually. On the daily, we have this daily imbalance that opened up at the end of yesterday. Again, I'm still pretty bearish on the daily. We're clearly bearish order flow. I want to see this hold. I don't know if it's going to hold. I don't know if it's going to get ran. It's not my job to know. I don't know. No one knows if this will be ran, if it will hold. Who knows? No one. But what we do know is an imbalance, and currently bearish order flow is being respected. So yeah. And then the only way I'll be bullish really is if we get a 4-hour change in the state. So we haven't had that, so I'm not bullish. Then going in, zooming in again, we've got this 1-hour SMT right here with ES. As you can see, ES has clearly took that high in the London session. We put in the SMT and we've had a 1-hour change in the state of delivery to the downside from this manipulation leg, which we can draw our thing in for. And this sell side level lines up with the standard deviation, so that can be expected today. It's a nice cheeky little bias. I am pretty short bias. 1-hour change in the state. We've just had news. We've put in another SMT with ES. ES has come from news back above these highs again. So another SMT, 2 SMTs at these highs. We had it yesterday, but we're in a daily imbalance now. We're in an area we expect manipulation to happen. We've had a 1-hour change in the state. Yes, we've got these 4-hour imbalances here. We've got 2 on ES actually. 1, 2. So I've drawn them together. But this big range of imbalanced price action, you don't know what's going to happen. So I have got data high and data low marked out. Manipulation higher would be nice, taking out data high, SMT data high to then move lower towards targeting data low, the internal sell side, and then the external sell side. Hoping to trade this sell side of the curve. So that is what I'm looking at going into open. Again, really we need to see this imbalance ran to validate the bearish bias, so we will see what happens. But we'll see. That's my outlook on the market going in. The account is at about $1,600, which is good. We've had 2 small losses Friday and yesterday, so overall good, and price is looking pretty good. We're clearly generating sell side on the higher time frames. All of this is generated sell side that I'm looking to see ran. Yesterday in the AM session, we generated sell side here as well. So that is really my outlook going in. Peace. Alrighty, so as you can see, winning trade, winners continue to eat the losers, which is how it should be. Today is a $451 winning day. I took partials because the displacement was just so clean. Really just a super nice trade. Didn't quite see data lows on either index, which is fine. But let's jump right in. So get rid of this. Don't know where to start really. So as you can see, 451 on the day. Account balance is now at 2,000. Winners are eating losers. Now, just quickly to cover, if I had taken it all off at TP1, I would have made 322 times 0.5 times 3, because I had 3 micros, $483. I was stopped in profit around here, which means I made 451, so I lost out on $31, $32. But if my full TP hit, I would have made near enough 600. So it was worth it to have extended take profit. I think today it was worth it to leave a runner, because the displacement was so clean. We entered on this candle here. The displacement was really clean. We held bearish order flow continuously. It was just really clean. So I was like, leaving a runner is perfectly fine. And that was stopped in profit. So I could have made 600. I think if you're leaving a runner and you're making an extra 50 quid, there's no point. But I was making an extra 200 here if I left this runner and it hit. So I think I did the right thing today, and then stopped in profit near enough TP1 anyway. So I think I did the right things trade management wise. Let's go into the actual trade. So if you recall, on the bigger time frame, there is so much stuff on my chart. Holy cow, we can get rid of this. Get rid of those two. No, not the last one. So daily, I was thinking, right, I want to see us expand lower still. I want to see this daily fair value gap hold bearish. We'll displace it. Anyway, I want to see this hold bearish. So zooming in, we had a SMT in the morning. Two SMTs. So this buy side was taken during London session. On ES, NQ didn't, so that's SMT number 1 here to here, and then there's so much stuff. And then SMT number 2 was when PPI came out, 8:30. ES took this buy side level right here. NQ didn't. Fine and dandy, nice and awesome. And then there was this 1 hour imbalance right here. So we had a 1 hour change in the state, ran this 1 hour inverse fair value gap. We pulled back to the inverse, this 1 hour imbalance as well, which is what my main confluence was on the higher time frame, along with the SMTs, 1 hour imbalance. Zooming in again, you can see generated sell side all through the morning. You know, I want to see us displace. We are also within equilibrium of this range, so nice and dandy and fine and nice and dandy. And then market opened. There wasn't really much pre-market to go off of. Market open, we had a quick sell-off, and we did have an SMT at the time with ES. You know, there was an SMT here, but that SMT did its job. Like I was talking about yesterday, I want to see, well, if an SMT like here is put in, I want to see the SMT fuel the move higher. That is the manipulation I'm looking for. So that SMT did its job to come up to these highs. So SMT put in, you know, we take this internal high, you know, stop out all those traders that were going short during pre-market and whatever of this imbalance. You know, I was looking at this 1 minute imbalance right here, going into the open, targeting here, and then extended take profits. You know, we come up, take the internal high, put in the SMT. We also then take the internal high again right here, and there was not an SMT here. Don't be ridiculous, but took the internal high again. So once again, stopping out those short traders, more manipulation, which is what I like to see, because if it wasn't for this, the change in state would be down here. So this was just setting up the move. This is our manipulation leg. This is our change in the state of delivery right here. We close beneath that. There's no inverse fair value gap, but there is the change in the state. I don't really, having just the change in the state is enough for me. Change in state, pull back to it on this candle, stop at the protected high, risking 0.369%, so $187. Solid risk again. I think let me check that. 1, 2, 3 times 0.5 times 3 because I had 3 contracts. Now that I'm above 2,000, I have full 5 contracts available on micro or mini because I'm on Tradeovate. If I was on Top Step X, I'd have 50 micros, but whatever. So yeah, risking $184. Solid risk yet again. Couldn't take it on NQ though because it would be $600 and that is far too much. That's double what I'm comfortable losing in a day. So did not want to do that. Yes, I could have gone break even, and I did go break even. So we had that really clean displacement down. We actually ran the only imbalance on the 2 minute. The 1 minute is here, which we ran as well. You know, there's your inverse fair value gap if you wanted to take that. There's your inverse and changing the state. But the 2 minute was clean with that, so that's what I was looking at. We inverse the 2 minute. We pull back to this tiny 1 minute imbalance, but it's actually here because it's 2 in a row. So you pull back to that, and then that is when I go break even because, well, after this candle close. This candle closed, we're now in the macro. This held bearish. I want to see order flow continue bearish. That did happen. So my stop went to break even, and literally right then I was already in a risk-free trade. I can get the picture up. There we go. This is in the Discord server, so how do I open in browser? There we go. So I went break even literally as soon as that candle closed. You know, just really risk free, which was nice. Let me go ahead and put that there. So yeah, went break even, and then TP1 got hit this internal sell side. I scaled 2 of my 3 contracts, so more than 50%. I took out 2. This secured me $322 profit on the day. My runner was down to here. Standard deviation was met and respected, so I moved my stop to this high because once again this imbalance is respected. I want to see us push to data low. ES did also not take data low. I was going to, if ES took data low, I was going to close my position because there's a potential for an SMT, and when there's a potential for an SMT, I wanted to just get out. So that was the plan. Neither index took the 830 candle low, which is fine. You know, you can't always win. Can't always expect that to happen because data high wasn't even taken either. So, you know, it is what it is. Stopped in profit, unfazed, unbothered. Another quick thing about the Discord server, link in the description. You need to press this button right here to get in. You need to press it. Several times I've seen people just leave and then join. No, what? Join then leave. You join, you read the welcome, you react to the message, and then you can see everything. Alright, link in the description. There's like 40 of you now. I appreciate all of you who have joined. You know, it means a lot. And we're building a nice little community. So go ahead and join that if you want to. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I don't live trade in there. I don't talk about my trade until it's happened. I only talk about my trade once I'm in a position and I'm at break even. Once I'm at break even, I'll go in there and I'll have a look and see what everyone's saying. But until I'm risk off, I'm not looking at anything. My phone's on do not disturb, everything. I highly recommend you do that. As soon as risk is off, I will, you know, catch up on what I've missed. But if I'm risk on, I'm locked in. So that was so cringe. That's it. That's it for my trade. Nice day. Winners eating losers. Cracking risk management. Cracking trade management. I feel I didn't really set a foot wrong. I want to say a good day. Nice comeback from yesterday, even though yesterday was a A-OK loss as well. But yeah, there's nothing else I can really say. There's no way I could have been bullish, really. The 4 hour to me, yes, we had this big 4 hour imbalance, which is why I was not targeting down here, because I'm not expecting this to get ran. I can't expect it to get ran. which is why I was just targeting data low, so that I believe are a strong draw on liquidity. So I was really just looking for that confirmation. Yeah, super clean trade. Cannot complain in the slightest. You know, definitely goes down as a winning day. Here is my journal template. If anyone wanted to take it, you know, good, bad result, conviction, confidence, overall ideas, emotions, everything correctly, good habits, lessons to be learned. Every day I go over and do that. But yeah, solid trading day. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace.